Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Brooks Field, where we're playing the 31st game of the Cowdrey Park Gold Cup, playing for the British Open. Marques de Riscal versus Black Bears. So it's a very important game for both of these teams. Still, there are 16 teams in this tournament that can still possibly win. I'm your host, Tim Ward. I'll be taking you through this game. Marques de Riscal having played 3, Black Bears having played 3. Marques de Riscal have won 1 and lost 2, so they will need a win today to stay in the tournament. Black Bears, they've won 2 games and lost 1, which means a win today would qualify them through to the quarterfinals. Black Bears got beaten in their first game by King Power 14-11. They went on to beat Sujan Indian Tigers 11-9, and they beat Gaston 8-9. Marques de Riscal, they beat Bangash in their first game 10-6, but then got beaten by La Magdalene and Dubai. So many close games we've had. All these teams have been so even. In fact, out of the 30 games we've played, 11 of those games have gone down to just 1 goal, which is quite amazing. Shows how competitive the high goal is in England 2024. Black Bears, of course, a very well-established team, both here and in Australia. And it's a second-generation team. Guy Schwarzenbach's father used to play. For Marques de Riscal, at number 1, we have Alejandro Aznar, the patron of 0 goals. At number 2, Santiago Cernadas, 7. At 3, Guillermo Sapo Cassette, 9 goals. And at 4, Chris Mackenzie, South African, of 6 goals. For the Black Bears, at number 1, the 2-goaler, Guy Schwarzenbach. At number 2, England's highest-rated lady player, Hazel Jackson, 2 goals. At 3, Gonzalito Pierres, 8 goals. And at the back, Facundo Pierres, 10 goals. Both 22-goal teams. Our umpires for this game is umpire Pete Wright and Howard Smith. And the third man is Jason Dixon. There's a little bit of rain starting. Hopefully it's just a shower, nothing heavy yet. We've been quite lucky all day with the weather. But it's been one of those summers where we've had all 4 seasons every day.
He's going to come over there, Sam.
Hazel Jackson, England's highest-rated lady player. She's 10 goals in the ladies, sorting out her sticks. And she will soon start the British Ladies Open on Thursday. So hopefully, if she gets a win today, she'll be playing that alongside the Gold Cup. Santiago Cernadas in the red and Sapo in the blue hat there for Marques de Riscal. Most of the players are now on the field. Will surely start in the next 5 minutes. Look at those silky skills from the South African Chris Mackenzie. He's based down in Plettenberg Bay in South Africa, Kurland Polo Club. And he needs no introduction, Facundo Pierres, captain of the Black Bears polo team. They've got the clear lenses in today because it's quite dark.
Attack with a little bit of patience
Okay.
with this field and
Uses the clear lenses.
conditions and everything. Attack a lot, but with a little bit more
Overcast day here. We're on the Brooks field.
patience. A little bit, yes, a little bit more than usual. That's it.
So both teams almost ready to start this game. Marques de Riscal with the same lineup as last year, where they got to the semis. They then went on to win the Sotogrande Gold Cup, the Deauville Gold Cup, and the Open de France. Alejandro Aznar also won the US Open. After this, Marques de Riscal will head over to Deauville to play. So the players are on the field shaking hands. They've decided which way they're going to start this game. The scores will start 0-all, of course. And so here we go. Crucial game for both teams. Facundo Pierres, the Tangola, wins it for Black Bears and takes it up a little bit before before a little backhand comes in from Sanadas. Guy Schwarzenbach doing a good job blocking there. Look at him. Working hard to give Facu the space to do his thing. He chips a nice little pass to the left to his bro, but Chris McKenzie was onto that really quick. He's got that now, and he'll turn it, wait for Sapo to come in behind him. Blacks have to clear away as the white team drive the pass with Chris McKenzie. Beautiful shot down the field. First one there will be Facundo, and he'll turn it for the Black Bears. Facu. His brother blocked for him that time, giving Facu some room to bring it further. Cuts across the middle of the field now. Facundo Pierres has a look. He's not got a lot of options to pass to. He's able to drag it a bit further here. Sanadas tries to get the steal. Facu hits a big shot forward, and then it looked like Sanadas may have cut across in front of Facu there. They were heading down toward the goal, so they'll get a penalty here, the Black Bears. Sanadas thought he had room to come in and take that one, but Facu was coming quickly behind. So they've moved this all the way up to a 40-yard penalty. And Facundo will be the man to take it. High, straight, through, off the mark, Black Bears. 1-0 in the first. Facundo Pierres from the penalty spot. As the rain comes down a little bit, not too much yet. Not that it will bother the players too much, I don't think. They're used to playing in this. The fields here at Calgary can handle the rain very well indeed. Sonadas breaks away from the line out with this one. Opens up a big shot to the goal as well. Facundo Pierres has a look over his both shoulders to see which he can do here. He'll watch it. It doesn't go out, so he'll take it away around the front of the goal there. Confident play. But he has it stolen and put straight back in the mixer. But first one there is this time Gonzalito. He'll turn it around for Black Bears. Gonza waits a little bit. Hazel's got to be careful not to push Sonadas into the play. She just pulls out in time. Working hard to block them, but cannot push the man over the line. Turned here, and a shot comes in from Sapo Cassette. Didn't waste any time. Turned it and shot from long range. Just pulls it slightly to the left. Which means Black Bears have a hit in. Facundo Pierres to take it. Watch out for Gonza. He's usually the runner. Gonza goes short right and collects it well. Gonza flicks it up forwards. Sapo's chasing him, so Gonza hits it up to Schwarzenbach. That's nice how these guys use Schwarzenbach very much up at the front. Been an integral part of the team. Hazel Jackson backs him up too very well. Puts it up closer toward the goal. Backhand from Asner doesn't really come off, so Schwarzenbach's there to finish it off. Puts a shot at the goal just to the left. But it's a great line-up, those two, with the two Pierres at the back. Guy Schwarzenbach up at the front, and Hazel working so hard in the middle, both on and off the ball. Umpire says play, and Sapo brings it in for Marques de Riscal. They need to win this game to stay in the tournament. Leaves it there for Mackenzie. He takes one tap to the right and waits a little bit, spins around, giving himself a lot of space and coming around to the left. Nice play, finding the room there as he brings it back over to the right. Into the play, he can leave it for Sapo. Sapo gets taken out by Facu. And then Facu goes on and gets a backhand to Hazel. She can't quite get on the end of it. Sapo's back to pick it up for Marques de Riscal. Able to turn it and cut through the two men there. While Mackenzie and Sonadas were blocking well for him, giving him time to bring it up over the halfway line. Hazel Jackson, though, gets a backhand. Sonadas turned early and kept the ball for Marques de Riscal. Pushing on forwards, Marques de Riscal. Nice pass up to the front, and Aznar is there past his man as well. Aznar puts it in front of the goal, over to the near side. Little backhand coming in, but it's not enough here. Marques de Riscal pop it in with Chris Mackenzie being the man to finish it off, equalising in the first. 1 goal all, as most of the players quickly go and change. Oh, sorry, it was Sapo there at the end who flicked it on and put it through. Sapo Cassette on the board. 1 goal all. Now they go and change after a goal. The umpires have 30 seconds and then they need to throw it in. Guy Schwarzenbach is there, and so is Hazel. Ball is in. Facu's back just in time as well. Hazel with a big backhand, but Sapo is there first. He slaps on forward. Oh, and Sonadas is on a quick one, but Gonza's there first to stop that for Black Bears. Turns it around left and right. Coming around, opening it up to the, but he's made a mistake in front of the goal there. Hazel Jackson does well to clear up for him, but there was a whistle. So that's a worry for Marques de Riscal in front of the goal. A worry for Black Bears, sorry. Marques de Riscal right in front of the goal. However, the umpires went to the third man. He had a look at it on the replay and says no foul. So we'll have a throw in here. There it is, in play, right at the back of the line out. First one onto it is Sapo Cassette. Turns it straight toward the goal. Still a lot of work to do. 4 black shirts to get past. Past one, under the neck for the second. Not quite the angle. Very close though. Black Bears from the back line with Facundo Pierres. Has to do something with it, so he runs past Sapo there. Gonza comes in to get in behind him. Facu manages to take it forward, right up over the halfway line. Good hitting. He's got Swatcham back in front of him. Doesn't get the shot. It hits Anadas. And so the whistle blew for safety. Try to get it through up to Schwarzenbach, who made a good run up at the front. So Marques de Riscal will have a hit from the spot there. And Chris McKenzie will bring it in. The South African hits that one forward toward the front, but Hazel takes the man, leaving the ball for Gonza. Good work by her. Gonza nearly gets it stolen, but not quite, by Sapo, and turns it around to put Black Bears on the attack. He'll leave it now for Facundo to take it a couple of strides further and go for a bit of a run here as Sapo now comes to Mark Facu. Gonza's in there. Does well to get in between the man. And the pass is up to the front. Can it fall in front of Schwarzenbach? It does. He picks it up well with a half swing. Schwarzenbach over to the near side. Doesn't get that one there. And Chris McKenzie turns it for Marques de Riscal. Hits an under the neck shot to the left where Senadas and Sapo is up at the front. Comes through, and that's the first bell. 30 seconds left as Marques de Riscal on the attack at the front with Senadas. Takes a big shot because he knew Facu was coming down on him, but he's put it just to the left, which will end the first chukka. 1 goal all. Even. Very, very even. So that's it. Facu to bring it in. Chukka number 2 underway. Gonza's going for a run left. It's a good pass out to the side to Gonzalito. Chris McKenzie coming in to watch him. Hazel Jackson trying to get in between. Facu's there if needed. Gonza has got it still. Facu's gone forward. There's a pass up to Facundo. Up to the front. Facundo's working hard to get it. Asnar's under some pressure here with a backhand. Gets a touch onto it. Enough to take it away from Facu, but it's fallen to Facu here. Big ride-off from McKenzie and a great near-side backhand. Great job by him. Gonzalito, though, on the attack down the back line. Has a shot with it, a very difficult angle. Just pushes it over the front of the goal and it goes out to the right. One goal all, Marques de Riscal. with Chris McKenzie bringing it in. Runs across the goal to start. Sapo is in behind him. Goes himself a little bit further here. And Sapo coming back again. Hazel with a good ride-off. Sapo coming in to collect the ball, though. Hazel still working like a terrier in the middle there. But Kenzie comes out with it and hits a huge shot right down the line. Look out. Just up into the crowd. They have to play straight away. And Gonza brings it in. Faku hits it up toward Gonza, and Hazel's up there at the front as well. Out to the right it is. Hazel comes in with a big ride-off there, but Mackenzie gets the better of her and the ball as well. Turns it for Marques de Riscal. Hazel's there. She picks it up in front of Mackenzie and gives it to Gonza, who turns and shoots, hits the post, and stays in. Wow, for Sapo to keep it. What a steal from Hazel. Sapo clears it out to Sanadas on the left. Asna's going forward. That's a pass up to Asna. It's got past Schwarzenbach, but Asna is still there, working with Schwarzenbach. They hook each other and go over it, and on to Faku. Faku wants to straighten up. Gonza trying to get the man away, but Sanadas reaches right outside to get the hook. Gets a hook and the ball. Good work from Sanadas, taking on both Pierres there and coming out strong with the ball toward the goal. Sapo comes in to try and block and then go for the ball. He may have pushed Faku into the play there. A whistle blew. But what a play from Sanadas. So hard working in there with both Pierres managing to come out with a ball is pretty impressive. Well, a few players go to change, but of course they won't wait, so Faku will bring the ball in. All four Marques de Riscal teams players are back. Hazel's coming back onto the field behind, going past Faku now. Faku brings it a little bit left, up toward the commentary box. Taps it still, somehow contains, remains in control, but he's lost it there to Mackenzie, who tried to sneak in round behind and gets a spot. Chris McKenzie will tee it up while Sapo comes over to discuss the plan. Sapo has a look around to see the options. And Chris winds up for a shot. It's along the ground. Sapo's quickly onto that line. Asna's there too. He's called off it from Sapo. Sneak shot. Parson takes a shot, but the whistle blows on the play. Marques de Riscal on the attack. And they'll get a penalty here. A 30-yarder, open goal. Chance to go 2-1. Just asking for a different ball. So, Sapo from the 30. Strong shot, nice and high, and through it is. 2-1. Marques de Riscal get into the lead in the second chukka. Halfway through the second. And in 20 seconds, the ball is back in play. And Marques de Riscal have come out with it. in the form of Chris Mackenzie breaking away. He's got Aznar up at the front. That's a great pass to Aznar if he can get there quick. His horse is quick. He taps it in well. Good goal. Marques to Riscal and Alejandro Aznar. Great pass from Mackenzie. So quick out of the line out. Quick thinking as well to make that pass. And Aznar on a very fast horse breaking away and flicking it in. Taking them to 3-1. In it goes again. Stuck in the lineouts. Facu's working hard. He's got it as well. Gonzalito and Hazel are staying close at the moment, taking the man. So Facu brings the ball. Good work from his teammates. Then he unleashes a big shot up to Schwarzenbach at the front. A little bit too much onto it. Maybe it's out to the right. Aznar comes in with a good defensive play. He's taking it over his own back line. He saved the goal because Schwarzenbach was lining up to score. But in the process, he put it over his back line. So we'll have a 60-yard safety 60 for the Black Bears. It's quite far out to the right-hand side, this one. Facundo tees it up. It's along the ground. It's been stopped early on by Mackenzie. And then Sapo collects it on this white horse of his. Hits a shot along the ground out to the left. Gonzalez, he didn't get it. Facu did. And turns it for Black Bears. Facundo Pierres. Backhand coming in from Sanadas. First one pouncing onto it is Gonzalito. And now Facu at the back. Hazel's gone up to the front. Facu's had a shot from long range. Good shot too, but just out to the right. So Black Bears have the pressure here. They're piling on the pressure. Let's see if they can turn it into points. Marques de Riscal keen to get it out of the area. Little under the neck shot from Mackenzie to Sapo. Mackenzie runs forward. That's the pass to Mackenzie. Sanadas is there too. Mackenzie comes in to pick it up on the near side. Facu, though, takes him out of the play and collects the ball on the offside. Hazel comes in to try and give Facu that space. Does very well again, Hazel. Nice pass. Well, not a great pass, but it's found Schwarzenbach nicely. Schwarzenbach on maybe his best horse, that grey one. Certainly plays very well on it. Hits that ball forward to Sapo. Plays a nice backhand to himself. Takes it around to the left, letting that horse stretch out in front. Leaves it there, but luckily well backed up by Sanadas. Santi Sanadas hits it back up to Sapo. Sapo now doesn't get the drive forward he wanted. Is he able to turn onto it? No, because Hazel's coming in hot. Takes it around to the right. Hazel, then a backhand. Good play from her. But her team didn't read it. 30 seconds left of the chukker as the ball is in possession of Marques de Riscal. Mackenzie puts it right up toward the goal. Back there in defense is Schwarzenbach. He will leave that one and let it go over the back line. So we'll start chukker number 3 with a hit in for Black Bears. Marques de Riscal are in the lead at the moment. 3-1. field. Not a lot of goals so far in the first two. 3-1 to Marques de Riscal. Facundo there talking to his bro, seeing what they can change to get back into this. Senadas coming on the field. As this tournament comes into the last stages of the qualifications, the games are really heating up. We've had some absolute crackers. 2 games already going down to the last second. And yesterday's games were incredible as well. The Talandrakas Valhalla, especially one of the games of the tournament so far. And the comeback we just saw, Desert Palm coming back from 10-5 to win 11-10 was pretty special too. So, Facundo Pierres. Out to the left for Gonzalito. He's got lots of room here. Facu taking out Chris, giving Gonza a chance to bring it a bit further. And then he'll leave it for Facu, who comes in behind on this pretty bay horse. Doesn't get the shot away, and it falls to Sapo, who played a lovely tail shot. They didn't even talk about that. They just knew what was happening. Mackenzie, he then hits one forward to Senadas, who's taken out by Gonzalito. And Facu's back onto it, the number 4 for Black Bears. Well, there was a foul there. Hazel was coming in, working on Mackenzie. Mackenzie got over the line. I think he might have been pushed over. So Marques de Riscal will have a penalty here. And the game's running up to this. Black Bears, they have made quite a few fouls in their games before. They do need to watch out for that. In fact, this game already, we've seen 4 fouls from Black Bears. Just the 1 foul from Marques de Riscal. They have a penalty from the spot now, Sapo Cassette. Hits it straight down the middle and extends their lead 4-1. Still just under 6 minutes left of Chukka number 3. Hazel Jackson makes a cute little pass to Facu. Facu brings it forward. Hazel then working hard blocking. Facundo Pierres has Schwarzen back up at the front, but he's well marked. Oh, he flicks it past Senadas there pretty skillfully. And now he's got Asnar to take on. The meat coming in from Chris. Manages to slow Facu down, but doesn't stop him. And well followed up there by Schwarzenbach, getting through and putting it through the goals. Guy Schwarzenbach for Black Bears makes it 4-2. Great finish by him. Hazel again with the win in the line-out. And this time knocks it up to Gonza. Up at the front. Hazel follows it up. She wants a foul but doesn't get it. Keeps pushing on forward, Hazel. Facu's in there behind. Sapo, though, gets the ball with a little backhand, and there is a whistle. Not the cleanest of games we've seen so far. So Marques Riscal will have a hit from the spot. The South African six-goaler. Chris Mackenzie brings it in. Sapo coming back to help him as Hazel puts on the pressure. Sapo got it and he hits a pass back up to Chris, but Faku just sneaks in between Chris and the ball and collects the ball, turns it for the Black Bears running forward. The Black Bears team. Here comes the pass along the ground, and there's 2-on-1 at the moment. Sapo's alone in defence. If Hazel can clean him out, but Sapo's got there and manages to take the ball a little bit. Guy gets a touch onto it, and Gonzalito follows it up and slots it through. Well-worked goal by all four players of the Black Bears team. That really is one of their strengths, the Black Bears. They work so well as a team, and a lot of their goals involves all four of them. Making it a one-goal game, 4-3 in the third, halfway through the third chukka. In it goes. Faku wins it for the Black Bears, plays it once forward. Hazel's working hard on Sapo, and then there again, we got 2-on-1 again with Guy Schwarzenbach up at the front, but Sapo manages to beat Hazel and collect the ball and take it around the back. Sapo now on a drive, turning this into attack. Leaves it there for Mackenzie, who's hit a strong shot up forward. Faku's there in defence at the moment. Gets there first as well. Stops on it. Works quite hard to turn it around. There's a lot of white shirts going for him. Gonzalito comes in to try and help him. But Sapo's the man to come out with it. Takes a shot at the goal from a difficult angle. Hits the post and popped in. Finished there. Well done. Nicely finished by Chris Mackenzie. What a shot to hit the post from there from Sapo. Very tricky angle. Close to the goal line. Off the post and reached out. Quick reactions from Mackenzie to finish it off. Marques Riscal then stretching their lead again by 2, 5-3. 2 minutes left of chukka 3. Sapo wins a line out, hits it forward there. Sonadas and Mackenzie up at the front. Faku's there first though, the 10-goaler. One of 4 10-goalers in England at the moment. Backhand coming in from Sapo. And Sonadas does get on the end of it. Has a shot under the neck too. Good angle on it. Faku claims the line and a whistle blows. Maybe it was for the intimidation of the Marques Riscal team coming in on that, or looking like they wanted to. So Faku will have a hit in front of the goal. One tap forward, and then Gonza goes left. Sonadas comes in to make a play. He'll have to move out the way, though. Gonza's able to leave it for Facundo. Hazel's getting in there, too. And then Faku hits it across the middle. Gonza's getting hard ridden here by Sapo, who gets the write-off and a good backhand. Well met by Sonadas. And flicked on to Mackenzie for Marques Riscal. Mackenzie round the back. Tapping it in the air, but eventually leaving it behind. And Faku will turn it here for Black Bears. Faku now stretching things out, but he won't rush. Sneaks past Sanadas once. Still got work to do. Sanadas breathing down his neck, and Sapu's in front of them, taking two of them to stop this guy. They managed to in the end, and the backhand comes through. Gonzalito knew it was coming. Reads the play so well, these guys. Anticipation is impressive. Gonza now. Gonza takes it forward. Sanadas flicks it off him, but Gonza drives through past him, takes it around, doesn't get the next shot too, still heading toward the goal. Backhand though, eventually coming in nicely from Sanadas, and Mackenzie's able to pick it up and straighten it up on the boards. They're asking for a pass up at the front. There is the pass up. Asna, can he get on the line here and get it down the ground a bit more, as they've only got 30 seconds left? He hasn't managed to do much, so Faku will want to turn this and get it down the end of the field. Might even get a goal if he's quick. Faku, he's going to shoot here. Is it straight? It's huge. It's looking good. Goal of the day so far. Facundo Pierres on the buzzer, shooting from 100 yards. What a shot it was. Just carried on rising up and up and up, that one. Floated up in the air like a golf ball and then dropped over nicely. That is the end of Chaka number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, that's half time. If you would like to step onto the field to tread in, that would be great. The players and ground staff would be very appreciative. It's a little bit wet out there. You'll be able to help them, and we'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half of this game. Marques de Riscal 5, Black Bears 4.
The ladies British Open here. I think it begins beginning of June until the 20th of beginning of July until the 20th of July. Super excited to be playing here again down in Calgary. I think it's an incredible opportunity to have the British Open at 22 goals in line with the US Open and other big tournaments around the world. So hopefully there'll be lots of teams entering, super competitive, and it will be a good step and a lot of progress for ladies polo.
We'll have a look. Bengali is the call, the big pass up, and that's a wonderful shot too. It's gone over everybody. It's about 5 yards in front of the goal. There to save it though. Nicely done by Hegi. He'll then leave it to Heta Castagnola. Drives the shot right into the middle of the field. And onto it nicely there was Al-Bawadi. Oh, it's Al-Bawadi before. He's hit a good pass up to Hegi, who's up at the front. That's great play from the whole team and a superb goal. Antonio Hegi, he did beautifully to finish that off. What a goal. Nice team goal from the Dubai camp.
Perez beaten by the bounce of the ball. The danger's still there. This could be the final chance of this chucker. Del Carril sent it up towards the goal. It's going to go. And what a score by Del Carril.
Yeah, that was lovely. That was really nice.
Yeah, it's a big relief. I was a bit worried at one point in the match when we went down by 2 goals, but I had full faith in our team, and I knew we'd fight back. So, yeah, but it's a bit of a relief to have won. Yes. Yeah, it's very special playing the Gold Cup. Especially, I think I'm the first Indian, someone told me, in about 50 years to play the Gold Cup. And if that is true, I'm even more happy. about that. It's been fantastic. Unfortunately, we lost our first 2 games, but this win is a win we really needed. It's put us back in the reckoning for the tournament, and I'm looking forward to the next game. No, we're surrounded by great players. Yes, Pablo Jaureche, who's been an old friend of mine and also been instrumental in getting the team together. I think him and I talked about it for a while, and I'm really happy that we put together a really young and dynamic team who's raring to go. Yeah, they're very passionate and determined. Yes. So Sujan is actually my great-great-grandfather, and he started a company back in the day in 1881, and I still use that name for our company, which is a Positive Impact Safari company. So that's the primary sponsor of the team as well. And Indian tigers, we're passionate about tigers. I've grown up with wild tigers, and we work in conservation as well. So, for us, the tiger is a symbol of the earth and of strength and power, and also of all that is good about our country as well. This year we played the whole high goal season in the UK. We hope to do it again next year. I'm also hoping to play a little bit in Argentina and maybe even a little bit in America. But India is also home, and I hope to play the Indian Open and the Northern India Open again in February next year.
So hard. He's very fit, athlete Hilario, and this is where in a game like this, fitness will make a difference at the last stages here, where he's just made a beautiful pass up to Borodin up at the front. Borodin now hits a good shot there. Oh my word, Andre Borodin! Can he finish it off? He has done! Wow, big goal for Andre Borodin at just the right time. Welcome back, Polo Liners, to the third game of the day. And it's another close one. 5-4 to Marques de Riscal versus Black Bears. Very, very even on the field by the looks of things. Let's have a look at the stats. 3 field goals each. Throw-ins. Black Bears just ahead. Very few fouls. 2 fouls from Marques de Riscal. 5 fouls from Black Bears. They'll have to watch out for that. Penalties have all gone in, apart from 160. So really, really close. Like we mentioned, this is a must-win for Marques de Riscal in order to stay in the tournament. If they win this, they have a chance to go through to penalties to get through to the quarterfinals. Black Bears have had 2 wins already, so that should be enough to take them through to the penalties, but they don't want that. They want to win this and go directly through to the quarterfinals. There's Facundo Pierres giving clear instructions to his teammates. Playing so well as a team, these guys. It's a wonderful team with 2 Pierres at the back. Hazel Jackson playing her first ever Gold Cup and doing an amazing job with those guys. Blocking for them, giving them space, then running on the ball as well. Last game she was even going at the back, finding herself at the back at times, making the passes up through. You can see the score lines. Black Bears took a while to get off the mark, but then had a very good third chucker, scoring 3 goals. Get within 1 goal. 5 goals to 4 at half-time. There's the next generation there. Baku's, Baku's. Is it Gonza's son? Future 10-goaler, I expect. Polo in the blood. All of these guys, of course. Baku and Gonza's father was playing this tournament for many years. And Batzenbeck's father as well. Gonzalo Del Toro is on the right there. And Del Toro helps those guys with everything, with the horse list. And see him with his pen and paper, organising the horse list for the second half. They don't have a coach as such. Facundo does the coaching. They've got a manager, of course. Del Toro and Cudmore. Rob Cudmore helps in managing. And Facu's the boss. See the ambulance there in Marques de Riscal. I'm not sure what happened, whether someone had an injury during the game. Just getting that looked at. Maybe some ice spray. There are the wives and girlfriends of the Pierreses. Zaira Nara, she's an Argentine celebrity. And there's more of the next generation kicking a football around on this beautiful field here. There's the hooter. We just heard the hooter, so players will be coming back onto the field any minute. Some of them are already here. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. The field is looking great. And we've heard the hooter. Some of the players are making their way onto the field already, ready for the second half of this game. It's a close one. The statistics through the game are very, very even. With Marques de Riscal just 1 goal up at the moment, 5 goals to 4. Del Toro there talking to Hazel, maybe about how she can get in between the players and give Baku and Gonza time with the ball. He does that so hard. Look, comes in, works really hard in the middle. Un lado que lo tenemos que dejar neutro. Lo que nos pasa es eso, que por ahí, ¿entendés? Siempre le dejamos un lado para que uno de los dos se vuelva. ¿Eh? Ya es. Bueno, picante ya es. Right then, here we go. Second half of this game, 5 goals to 4. Our Polo app there, Polo Line TV app. Definitely worth a download. It's great. Hopefully that guy's downloading it right now. It's great to watch the games, see the highlights, listen to the interviews. So all the players are now on the field. The umpire has blown the whistle. And we're about to get underway. Second half, third game of the day. 31st game of this tournament. We've been playing for 2 weeks now. And this is it. Ball is in play. 3 chuckers left. Marques, Riscal and Sanadas come out with it. He's able to leave it there for Sapo Cassette. Good ride-off coming in from Schwarzenbach. Gets a backhand too, but nobody's there except for Aznar. Gets a touch onto it. Good backhand to his captain, Sapo. Sapo puts it back forward. Marques Riscal back on the attack. Sapo lofts that one up into the air, right into the danger zone. Big ride-off from Gonza. The ball is right in front of the goal, and Sapo's coming onto it. He's going to finish that one off and stretch their lead early on in the fourth. 6 chuckers to 4. 6 goals to 4. Umpire blows the whistle, asking for a gap in between the 2 teams. And then he throws it in hard, and it comes out the back. And Faku, well, coming in was Sapo, and Faku collected it, and the whistle blew. Sapo, I think, going for that near side backhand. The horse just coming over the line a little bit in front of Faku. So Facundo Pierres from the halfway line. Gonza's gone up for a long pass. There is a huge pass as well, right up to the front. In fact, it's going to go all the way. Not quite straight enough, just out to the left. So Mackenzie, the South African, brings it in. Under the neck left to Sapo. Cassette's got lots of space here. As his teammates run forward, he'll bring it across the right as he's using that space. Faku now coming in to put some pressure on him. So he releases a big pass. Mackenzie's getting hard ridden by Hazel Jackson. Hazel gets the better of Mackenzie too, and the open backhand to Schwarzenbach, who turned onto it beautifully. Great play by the 2 of them. Schwarzenbach now, he's still got Sapo to contend with. Doesn't manage to get past him, and Sanadas turns it for Marques Riscal. They lead by 2. They're calling for it up at the front. Doesn't quite come off, and backhand coming in this time from Gonzalito. And Sapo met it, but there were 2 players coming down the line. Could have been a 2-on-1 there. And, well, Gonza and Faku are heading toward the goal, so they'll move this one past the halfway line up to the 40-yard penalty spot. Six goals to 4, and a hit from the penalty spot, Facundo Pierres. Strong and hard and through the middle. 6 goals to 5. It's a 1-goal game. We got a close one again. Just a whistle there to pick up a ball on the floor. As they get ready. And here we go again. In it goes. Out with Marques de Riscal. Asna leaves it for his captain, Sapo. Sapo takes it forward. Out to the side a little bit, then heads in toward the goal here. Faku's going to chase him. He snuck past Faku, but Gonza comes in to challenge. Near side under the neck attempt. Not coming off. Sernadas picks it up well on the near side, but Faku collects that one. And here we have a counter attack. Oh, he can't quite release it. Schwarzenbach. Faku, Gonza was on the way. Turned here by Sernadas, heading toward the goal, fiddling it around left and right. Takes a shot past Facundo, but it's out to the right. So while Faku changed, Gonza brings it in. Mixing things up a little bit. Gonza takes another tap. Faku goes left and then runs to the right. Pass is a little bit too straight. And Sapo plays a backhand there for Mackenzie. Mackenzie runs onto it well. He's got space for the under the neck. Fires it through the goal. And a costly mistake there from Black Bears. Marques de Riscal making the most of it and stretching their lead once more by 2. 7-5. Lovely under the neck shot here from Chris Mackenzie. So back it is. Back in it goes. Faku wins the line out. Gonza's in behind him if he needs. A lot of shirts around Faku. Gonza's got the ball. Wants to get past. Can't get past. There's not room, but he has another go here. Does get it past on the second one. Still in possession is Gonzalito. Gonzo heading toward the goal. Tapping it through the pack. Faku snuck in behind. He read that well. Opens his shoulders and shoots a beauty straight through. Lovely strike. Saw his chance and struck it. Soon as he saw that gap, it wasn't big. Just snuck it round the outside. Gonza, one tap, and boom, through it goes. Back to a 1-goal game, 6-7. Through it goes, right through the line out. So Nadas has a look behind him to see what he can do. He can wait for Sapo, who's come in behind. Sapo collects it. Tries to sneak it over. Hazel's in there causing them trouble. He's got to use the ball now. Hazel's giving him a really tough time, both of them. They've managed to come away with it with Sernadas up toward the boards. They lead, but only by 1. Marques de Riscal. Big under the neck shot again from Mackenzie. This time it just goes out to the right. Faku brings it in for Black Bears. Big pass up to Facundo. He's not going to get there in time, though. Sernadas has slipped his man. Hazel comes in for the steal, not quite coming away with it, and Sernadas gets a good backhand. Chris Mackenzie's horse whips around, jumps around in the air to spin 180 degrees and head the other way. Faku plays it forwards. Goes over to the near side. Gonza's got it behind him. Still under a lot of pressure. Has to go over and play a backhand, but it only goes as far as Sapo. Sapo sneaks around the outside of Hazel, puts it in front of the goal for the under the neck shot, leans right out and strikes it, but Gonzalito's there to save it. What a save. It was going through that under the neck shot. Gonzalito takes it away from the goal and fires it away. It goes out over the boards, which calls the whistle. At the end of Chukka number 4, it's still very, very close with Marques de Riscal just up 7 goals, Black Bears 6.
Watching horses interact with each other is deeply moving. Their communication is filled with sensitivity, a reminder of how humans could be: sincere, trustworthy, and respectful. When we experience their companionship, we feel an indescribable warmth and connection. It's as if they are teaching us. This inspired Standing Rock, with support from the HPA, to present a trophy to the season's most outstanding team, honouring the core values behind fair play and sportsmanship. It reflects a world where fair play isn't just a rule, but a promise we make to each other about respecting, supporting, and achieving together.
Welcome back, Polo Liners. We're about to start chukka number 5 here, but as you can see, the ambulance is back again in the Marques de Riscal camp, where Sapo Cassette has taken a knock or a twist on his ankle, just getting that treated. So we're about to start chukka number 5. Sapo Cassette just getting a bit of attention from the medics. He's got a knock on the ankle. Hopefully he'll be back on the field soon. All good to go. Well, he's, I just heard there, he's twisted his ankle probably in one of the short plays. Maybe got pulled the wrong way. He's back on his feet, Savo. And let's hope for Marques de Riscal that he's 100%, because they're going to need him. Just one goal in it in the 5th chukka. So good to see Sapo Cassette back on the horse and ready to go. Just got an ankle twisted in one of the short plays there. So after that clearing shot from Black Bears, it went out of play to end the chukka. So we're going to start this one with a hit for Marques de Riscal. Out on the boards. Seven goals to 6. Sapo has scored 4 for Marques de Riscal. Facundo has scored 4 for Black Bears. We'll just wait for the ambulance to clear and then we'll get underway. And umpire says play, and we're going to go now. 2 more chuckers. Sapo has a shot from there. It's along the ground, and it's going quite straight, just out to the left. Black Bears are able to watch it go. So we'll start again with a hit in from the back line. Facundo to take it. Gonzalito has gone left. Hazel's working hard on Sanadas. Guy Schwarzenbach wants to come onto that, but Mackenzie's got the better of him. He's able to stop it and put it underneath Schwarzenbach, so he'll have to clear the way. And then he sneaks out to the left, leaves it for Sapo to go right. Hazel, hard working on Sapo. Doesn't let him get that under the neck shot he wanted, and Gonzalito came and picked up the ball, so well played to Hazel there. Gonza comes in, gives it back to... Facu comes in, gives it back to Gonza. Now Facu again. Facundo takes it himself this time. Up over the halfway line, driving fast and furious through the middle here. Facundo Pierres straightens it up. He's got Aznar to beat. Facundo, he's beaten him. And he takes a shot at the goal and he's done it. Facundo Pierres. Wow, magic. He can pull out the magic when he needs to, and that horse was fast. Cutting across, what a great run through the middle, around the outside of Aznar, and taps it in to even things up, 7 all in the 5th. Ball pops out for Sapo. Sapo one time under the neck for Sanadas. He's broken away at the front. Hazel Jackson reaching out long for the hook. So he goes half swing, straightens it up well as well. Sanadas over to the near side, twice in the air. What a goal from Sanadas. Great pass from Sapo and very well finished from Santi Sanadas. Back in the lead they go. 8 goals to 7, Marques de Riscal. They clash in the line out there. Ball pops out and Sanadas, the goal scorer, comes out with it. Hazel steals it off him and it's her turn now. Oh, can't break away though. And the backhand comes in. Well met though by Gonzalito. Gonza coming forward. Takes another tap toward the goal there. Sapos can't play the shot. Told to leave it here from Facu, who launches one high over the top. Got caught up in the air and hooked over just to the left. Great play from Black Bears. Quick change from Sanadas. Coming back onto the field as Mackenzie brings it in. Small pass forward for Cassette. Facu, though, read it. Wasn't there in time. Cassette's got it. Dealing with Facu at the moment. He'll leave it there for Sanadas. Sanadas, they're calling for it up at the front. He has a look in front and behind. Knows he's got room here to make a big shot if he wants. There it is, but it wasn't big enough. Gonzalito comes charging down the line to claim that one. Gets a backhand. Any black shirts onto it? Not this time. And a few shirts go in, a few guys go in on that. The big write-offs coming in. Maybe someone reached out, I'm not sure. It was hard to see from here, but the whistle blows. So perhaps Chris Mackenzie was involved in that ride-off. Perhaps he reached in front of the 2 horses. Giving away a penalty here from the spot for Black Bears. Hazel makes a quick change back onto the field. Gonza collects the pass there from Facu. Facu's got the line here, and he plays a clever little backhand back to his bro. Who takes a shot, clips it forward only a little bit. Backhand coming in from Sanadas. Gonza turns onto it. Asnau's running hard too. Asnau claims it and takes it. He had to go near side though. Gonza had the offside play. Asnau had the near side. So another penalty from the spot to Black Bears. Marques de Riscal have held the lead for almost the whole game. It's only by one though. Black Bears breathing down their necks. Gonza leaves that one for Facu to start, who bring it in once, and then hits it along the ground right up into the danger zone. Any black shirts to finish it off. Guy has a chance, so does Hazel, but Mackenzie leans out of the saddle to pick it up and take it away from danger. Sapo then picks it up from him, brings it back toward the middle of the field. Sapo takes another tap. Then plays a small pass, looking for Mackenzie, but the backhand comes in from Gonza. Facu won't get onto it before Sapo, who plays a little backhand. And well, Sanadas did well to take the man and sneak the ball on the near side and then break away. Up there is Asna. Gonza, though, is the first one, and he's able to turn it around to the left. Gonzalito Pierres takes a right off from Sanadas, and the ball on the near side. He can leave it there for Facu. Facu can pirouette around and then drive one into the middle back to Gonza. Great little play by those two brothers. Sanadas gets ridden out by Guy, and Hazel's in the middle there, but so quick was Cassette. Collects the ball as well. Hazel reaching out for the hook, gets a hook and the ball there, Hazel Jackson. Wow, and a backhand as well. But perhaps Sanadas was the first one onto the line after Hazel made the steal. So they'll move this one with Marques de Riscal. We're on the charge. Hazel Jackson working so well with the two of them there, but drew the whistle. It'll be a 60-yard penalty for the team in white. They lead by one at the moment with just over 1 minute left. Mackenzie tees it up and then goes off quickly to change, while Sapo Cassette collects his horse and canters round with a couple of practice swings, ready to take the 60. Well, he's hit it very well. Is it in or is it out, just out to the right? 7-8. Marques de Riscal still in this tournament. Facu from the back line. Keeps it a little bit more. And then leaves it for his brother Gonza. Facu's gone forward for the pass. It's a nice one too. Guys in there, can't quite reach around to pick it up. Does manage to on the near side, but has to cross the line in front of Sapo in the process. So we'll get a spot hit to Marques de Riscal. So all four players start from the back. Asnar's going up. Mackenzie and Sanadas. Let's see what they do. Sapo will take it. Asnar's gone long. Sanadas is staying close. Mackenzie's in the middle. They've all gone long. It's along the ground, the pass. Faku is claiming the line. Sanadas comes in to have a go at it. Gets a little touch toward the goal. Gets a hook on Gonza as well. Facundo Pierres for Bears are back there though. Facundo, lovely under the neck shot. Straightening things up. Gonzalito's breaking through, but the defense is good. Doesn't let Gonza get away, and Sanadas is able to turn it for Marques de Riscal. Heads back toward the goal. Gonza reaching out for the hook. Doesn't get it. Or the ball. Still Sanadas pushes on forward. Gonza does just enough, though, to force him to push it out over the boards. And that ends the penultimate chukker. One chukker left. Marques de Riscal are leading 8-7 against the Bears. Black Bears looking to win to qualify through to the quarterfinals, skipping the penalties. Marques de Riscal looking to win for a chance to get through to the quarterfinals with penalties. Marques de Riscal taking the lead in the second chukker and holding it throughout, but never more than 2 goals up. As we get just a tiny bit of rain here at Cowdrey Park Polo Club. Okay then, from the back line, last chukker it is, Facundo Pierres for Black Bears. Gonzalito goes for the pass. Has to come back around and help Facu, as it didn't come free, but Facu's made the most of that loose ball and taking it up forwards. Still got Gonza behind him. Sapo Cassette working so hard on Gonza. Gonza, though, silky skilled, turns it around on the near side. Still under a lot of pressure from Sapo. Gets a beautiful little backhand, though, to his bro, who hits first time up to Schwarzenbach, who's on his favourite horse here. Schwarzenbach gets hooked out of it by Sanadas, and Sapo comes in with a cut shot out to the side to Sanadas. Santi Sanadas now brings it into the middle, and picking it up now is Sapo Cassette. Has a look around. He's told to use it, so he goes across the middle, but a whistle blows. Well, the whistle was for holding on too long, tapping too much. It went to the third man. The question was whether he accelerated enough, and it was agreed that he did, so no foul called. So we'll start with the throw. 1 minute into the last. In it goes. Black Bears on the attack. They trail by 1 at the moment. Sapo Cassette is working hard in the middle. But coming out of that little melee was Faku. Leaves it there for Hazel, who puts it back up to Faku. Faku gets the hook on Sanadas and turns it around and even sings up. What a goal! Well worked from Hazel Jackson, putting it back up to Facundo, who takes the hook and the ball, turns it around and scores, even at 8 goals all in the last. Now this game is really getting interesting. 8 all in the last. Line out has, well, no one's really won it yet. But coming out with it, well, Hazel there again on this big, powerful horse. Gets a big ride off on Sapo. He's able to leave it, though, for Sanadas. Mackenzie's in behind him. Hazel has to clear the road. And, well, whether the Black Bears were a bit rough on the ride-offs, maybe, a bit uneven. Two fouls, the umpire said, no advantage taken on the first. So it moves up to a 60-yard penalty for Marques de Riscal. Sapo Cassette then to get in the lead. Very high, very strong, and the flag is waving. Puts them back in the lead, Marques de Riscal. 9 goals to 8 in the last. In the ball goes, out of the line out to Gonza. Gonza under a lot of hassle here, and Sapo Cassette, he's really come alive in this last chucker here. Cassette goes over that one, followed up well by Mackenzie up to the front, but Faku is there in defence for the Bears. Gets the turn, but doesn't manage to continue it. Hazel's there, Sanadas comes in and steals it and heads toward the goal. Chance here, shot coming in, and through it goes. Sapo Cassette has stretched the lead by 2, 10 goals to 8. A few players changing. They've got to be super fast to do it. 30 seconds after the goal, the ball will be thrown in. Here we go, Facu. They need 2 goals now to win this or to even things up. He's still got it. He's got Gonza behind him. Sanadas is working on Facu. Facu takes it forward. He's got Sapo in front of him. Sanadas behind. A little backhand coming in. Gonza is able to pick it up. Straighten it up as well. They'll have to clear the road as Facu comes in behind. Told to leave it by his bro. His bro fakes a big shot, then goes for the run himself. Sneaks past his man too. Hazel picks up the man. Facu's able to come back onto it, but charging down the line there is Mackenzie. The whistle blows though, so we'll see who actually did have the line. Maybe Mackenzie had to go near side, I'm not sure. Umpires had a much better view than us. So it was just outside the 60 with Black Bears not facing their goal. They're running back. So the question would be whether it's a spot hit or a 60. There's our third man on polo line, Jason Dixon. Well, they're moving it up to a 60-yard penalty here for Bears. They need to get this one. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left of the chukker. They trail by 2. Facundo Pierres to take it for Black Bears. Along the ground and just to the right. Well, they still need 2 goals. They've still got plenty of, well, they've still got time. 2.5 minutes. Marques de Riscal bring it in. They'll be keen to clear it away pretty quick. Mackenzie plays a shot to Sapo on the left. Sapo takes it forward a couple of taps. Mackenzie's gone forward. Now Sapo brings it across the middle, but he's been outridden there by Gonza. Mackenzie picking up the loose ball behind them, though, hitting it back up for Marques de Riscal. Guy Schwarzenbach with a fantastic backhand, and turning onto it well was Facundo Pierres. Behind him, he's got his brother and Hazel. His brother, Gonza, picks it up, but leaves it there for another backhand, this time from Mackenzie. Facu will turn onto it. 100 seconds of polo left as Facu launches that up to the middle, toward the 60. Coming onto it is Gonza. Puts it out to the right at the moment. Under the next shot, chance for Gonza. Just out to the right. Black Bears on the attack here, getting the chances, pushing relentlessly. They've just got to turn that pressure into points 2 more times before the end of the game. They've got 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Ball goes out to the right for Marques de Riscal. Running onto it is Aznar. Aznar doesn't get that shot, and Facu will pick it up. He'll want to get a goal here. Sneaks it past and takes a shot. Doesn't get the angle. It's going out to the right. Running onto it is Aznar again. Aznar might want to watch that. No, he's gone for the shot. The ball is still in play. Backhand in from Cernadas. 40 seconds left of polo to be played as Marques de Riscal are winning by 2. Hazel with the steal. Ball's gone vertical. Lands down in front of Sapper, though. Sapper comes onto it again. He'll just want to release here and not foul until the end of the game. 25 seconds left. Hazel gets a little backhand in for Black Bears. Ball falls here for Sanadas. He'll take it forward. They're asking for the pass up at the front. It takes it forward a little bit more. 10 seconds left. It'll fly and go out of play, but it's probably enough for Marques de Riscal here in Chukka number 6. They lead by 2, 10 goals to 8. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Great game of polo. Marques de Riscal held on to the lead throughout the game. Very well done. Black Bears were getting close and close. They got even in the last, but it ended up Marques de Riscal 10, Black Bears 8. We'll be back tomorrow for plenty more polo. So Marques de Riscal still in the running. Both these teams then ending their group stages with 2 wins and 2 losses. There we can see the scoreline, and we can see, yeah, that's really how it went. Marques de Riscal got that lead early on in the second, and they just held on to it all the way. Black Bears were getting close. They had several chances, but not quite enough. Both teams then ending up with 2 wins and 2 losses. They'll, depending on other results in the next few days, they'll hopefully for them both go into a penalty shootout to get through to the quarterfinals. We still have 3 teams that are through, straight through, without the penalties. That's Talandrakas with Polito Pierres, Ladolfina Great Oaks with Perotto, and Dubai with Heta Castagnola. Marques de Riscal can take a breath there. They work so hard for that. Sapo Cassette turning it on at the end. That's Chris McKenzie. Highlights of the game. That was the pass up to Asna. Well done to him, finishing that off. Great pass. McKenzie under the neck pass to Asna. Right place at the right time. Super fast horse to finish it off as well. That ball popped out to Guy Schwarzenbach, the patron on the other side, with that open backhand. Wonderful finish. High goal finish from Schwarzenbach. Sapo Cassette winning that in the short play, making the pass up forward. And it hits the post, and McKenzie finishes it off. This one went high in the sky, dropped down. I think it was a horse that kicked that through. Good horse there, laying it up for Sapo to make an easy finish. Sapo again, backhand, running onto it, McKenzie. Lovely run, nice to see, and that's classic, textbook stuff. Great backhand, running onto it, anticipated it well, then leant forward and slapped that under the neck beautifully. This was a great run through the middle there for Facundo Pierres at speed, straightening it up and getting an important goal for Black Bears. Cernadas reaching out, breaking away. That was straight from the line out as well. In the air a couple of times and scores that beauty. Ending up 10 goals to 8, Marques de Riscal. The stats are even, pretty even. Marques de Riscal winning by 2 goals. 7 of them field goals. Throw-ins, they won more throw-ins, 12 to 8. Fouls were very even, 7 to 8. Penalties, 1 penalty missed from both teams. And the corner, so a classic game, very, very close. Not the most open running game we've seen, but a beautiful game nonetheless. And Marques de Riscal getting that very much needed win, taking them keeping them alive in the tournament. So still we have 16 teams that could possibly win this tournament as we come into more last games of the group stages. Back tomorrow. I've been Tim Ward. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we look forward to commentating for you tomorrow.